Brazil and Australia started quickly. Let's look for the first handover. All pretty good, looks safe. A very good handover for Great Britain, moving past Jamaica. So now we got Bianca Williams taking over from Nancy Cohn. Bianca Williams has got the baton and China giving chase here, but it's Great Britain performing superbly well. Jamaica trying to come back into it. Daryl Neater's going to have Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce chasing her. China not too far away. But can Britain hold on? Look at Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce like a steam train, express train, gets it on the line. 42.29. Well, the time will be irrelevant for the Jamaican select. She looks as though she's just been for a stroll in the park. But, my goodness me, that was incredible from Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce. A good performance from Great Britain, to be fair, 42.30. Colin, I mean, we've seen things in the relays, you know, Bolt and all the rest of it, but what a final leg that was there. A bit of a smile from her, because sprinters like her don't, you know, chasing down like that isn't, you know, you don't get a chance to do that too often, do you?
No, you know, she would have loved the fact that she actually did enough to nip it, but I think she'd be a little bit furious with her other teammates, really, because their changes were disastrous down there, and that's what put her in that position where she ended up having to chase the performance. Watch this one there, then right in the middle, looking at to Elaine Thompson all over the place. And Elaine gets to the baton, gets herself very stable then, and starts then to charge down Ermani. Again, look how messy this change ends up being. Hands are all over the place, they just get the baton in the hand, and of course they put themselves under a lot of pressure. But here I was watching this changeover very carefully with the British quartet there, because that was right on the edge. And so, edge is good enough. She gets the baton, of course, and waiting for Shelly-Ann to come steaming down, because you know what her capabilities are. And Nita would be hopefully glancing at the screen and thinking, no, I'm going to hang on. But look, Shelly-Ann just outleaned a brilliant performance. Excited for the crowd, Steve.
I think technically it's impossible to have, to have one athlete on a certain level of slow motion and another one on another, because it doesn't look like Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce that it's going at the same speed, just eating up the ground.
Le public, alors qu'on se souvient bien sûr de Paris 2003, où les Françaises nous avaient arraché la médaille d'or. Et là, ce sont les Russes qui sont dans la position de Paris 2003, avec Belkina Roussakova, Savlinis et Bolsoun au couloir numéro 2. Allez, Céline Distel au couloir numéro 4 qui est moyennement partie. Et derrière la Britannique Asher Smith est revenue en partie sur elle. Ayodele Ikwezan dans la ligne opposée alors que les Américaines sont bien avec Anderson. Et les Jamaïcaines également. Myriam Soumaré, c'est un peu compliqué le passage, les Françaises sont loin. La Jamaïque est devant avec Calvert. Et Shelly-Ann Fraser, ça va faire 3 médailles d'or à l'arrivée pour la Jamaïque sans problème. Et la médaille d'argent pour la Grande-Bretagne. Et voilà, Capco, Stella, elle revient. Allez, Stella. Et la médaille d'argent. Médaille d'argent pour l'équipe de France. Qu'est-ce qu'elle a fait, Stella Capco? Qu'est-ce qu'elle a fait?
Junior seulement. Ouais, junior. Meilleur junior au monde,
attends, parce
quel relais.
Et il faudra qu'on revienne sur le virage de Myriam Soumaré. Ça a dû être stratosphérique parce que Myriam était loin, Stéphane.
Ouais, surtout, elle est partie arrêtée presque. Il y a eu un très mauvais passage. Le deuxième passage là, celui-ci n'est pas très bon.
The women's 4x100m relay once again proved to be one of the most electrifying events in track and field, with none other than the legendary Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce at the center of the drama. Competing for Jamaica, the sprinting superstar once more demonstrated why she remains a dominant figure in the sport, even as her career approaches its twilight. The Jamaican squad took to the track under immense expectations, not only due to their legacy but because of the sheer talent in their lineup. Yet, as is often the case in relays, pure speed alone doesn't secure victory. Precision, coordination, and flawless timing are equally vital. The race kicked off with intense momentum. Great Britain made a sharp impression, thanks to a strong and steady start from Ashley Nelson, while Brazil and China also got off the blocks with force. The first baton exchange was crucial. Great Britain handed off to Bianca Williams with fluidity, giving them an early advantage. China kept close behind, showing admirable consistency. Jamaica, however, encountered slight issues. While not disastrous, their transitions weren't as polished, putting them a fraction behind as the race reached its critical stages. This was when Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce stepped into the spotlight. Taking the baton as Jamaica's anchor from third place, she was tasked with an immense challenge, catching both China and a fast-moving Great Britain, anchored by Daryl Nader. What came next was nothing short of legendary. Fraser-Pryce exploded out of the final exchange with blazing speed. Within moments, she began closing the gap with razor-sharp precision, gaining on her competitors as the crowd erupted in astonishment. Her sprint was fluid and merciless, combining composure with sheer power. She overtook her rivals, first China, then Nader, clinching a breathtaking comeback victory for Jamaica with a final time of 42.29 seconds. Despite the win, the performance was not without its flaws. Observers noted that Jamaica's baton handoffs during the second and third legs were less than ideal, creating extra pressure for Fraser-Pryce to deliver an extraordinary finish. If the exchanges had been smoother, the final time might have been even quicker, possibly among the best seen that season. What makes the win even more inspiring is Fraser-Pryce herself. Nearing the age of 38, she continues to challenge the norms of sprinting longevity. In a discipline dominated by younger athletes, her continued excellence speaks volumes about her dedication, preparation, and relentless will to compete. For global fans, her anchor leg wasn't just a race, it was a powerful message: greatness endures. As the season moves forward, this relay is sure to be remembered as a highlight. Relays are famous for their unpredictability, and Jamaica's triumph, led by one of the sport's all-time greats, was the ultimate showcase. It leaves one wondering, just how many more magical moments does the Mommy Rocket still have left? This unforgettable performance also reignites conversations about Fraser-Pryce's legacy, not just as a champion sprinter, but as a symbol of resilience and excellence. Her continued success inspires younger athletes and proves that passion, not age, defines the limits of greatness.